Oh, we're glad to see you.
You're gonna count me in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm so busy this December.
Wait, you know what? I had my fingers and not my pick because
I'm so busy this December. There are places I should be, and you across town in your motel room, waiting for epiphany. I'm not ready for the questions. I'm not the daughter that I thought I'd be. I'm not ready for the questions. And all the singing round the tree, hark the herald angels singing. Angels we have heard on high. Take the gifts that they are bringing. Kiss another year goodbye. Merry Christmas, newborn baby. Merry Christmas, Grandma Jones. Give away what you are saving, and you will never be lost. The sky is gray, the night comes early. I'm heading for my brother's place. His baby greets me smiling curly. I kiss her rosy little face. They don't ask me where you're staying. They give me fear not, for behold, to read a glass of wine they brought her playing. Tonight that's everything I need. Hark the herald angels singing. Angels we have heard on high. Take the gifts that they are bringing. Kiss another year goodbye. Merry Christmas, newborn baby. Merry Christmas, Grandma Jones. Give away what you are saving, and you will never be lost. I'm driving home and it starts snowing. I hum a carol to the night. We fall apart because we're growing, unfolding slowly towards the light. And there's a light on in my window. Did I leave it on, or have you come home? Either way there is a light on. Either way we're turning toward the sun. Hark the herald angels singing. Angels we have heard on high. Take the gifts that they are bringing. Kiss another year goodbye. Merry Christmas, newborn baby. Merry Christmas, Grandma Jones. Give away what you are saving, and you will never be lost. Give away what you are saving, and you will never be lost.
Hi, friends. It's so good to see so many of you. This is our friend, Ben Demerath. Ben, we've been friends since what, 1994? Does that sound right?
Yeah.
We met at the Folk Alliance, the Northeast Folk Alliance.
Yeah.
And went bowling together.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know what that means? That means we've been friends for half our lives.
Yes.
Well, we were. Like, you had just become a father. Like, or you were about to become a father.
I was about to.
You were right about to.
96.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, Ben is our dear friend, honorary Nields, for a very long time. He's played on many of our records and sung on our records. And in 2017, we finally realized a long-held dream to make a Christmas record together. And so this is our, once a month we do songs from an entire album, and this is that time. Although we have a couple of, just one. We have one, what is it called? When you have like somebody in sports that you pull in.
A ringer?
A ringer,
ringer.
Thank you. We have one ringer. See, it was a Christmas pun. It was
That was good.
Yeah, that's good, right?
Very
Speaking of puns, we need to warn you right now that somebody spiked Patty's eggnog, and she may say or do inappropriate things in the middle of the stream. Just warning you. Do you have anything to say, Katryna?
Well, I find Christmas to be both incredibly stressful and the month of December to be incredibly stressful and also filled with beauty and wonder and magic. And this year and last year, a lot of that beauty and wonder and magic didn't get to happen because we weren't allowed to gather together and sing songs together. And I realized today that was getting me down, that I had all the stress and none of the communal joy. So I am extra special grateful for your presence here tonight. And for Ben, it's actually like one of the dreamiest things in the world to get to sing in 3-part harmony. And these two are definitely among my favorite people to sing with. It's like just magic. So thank you for being here. Here's just some joy.
Wait,
joy,
I want to say
joy.
I want to say one quick thing that I was just watching a little bit of Smith College Vespers, which was so beautiful. My friend Matilda is the chaplain at Smith, and the choruses were singing and the band was playing, but Matilda had to tell the audience in person that they couldn't sing because of COVID. But we're here to tell you, if you are a Christmas Carol fan, you probably know the words and the harmonies, you definitely should sing along. Definitely sing along.
And tell us that you did. Makes me really
we want
happy.
to know.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King.
Let every heart
prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. Heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. Joy to the earth, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ. Rough fields and floods, rocks, hills and plain. Repeat the sounding joy.
sounding joy.
The sounding joy.
The sounding
Repeat,
joy.
repeat the sounding joy. She rules the world with truth and grace and makes the nations prove the glories of her righteousness
and
wonders of her
and
love
wonders of her
and
love.
wonders of her love
Wonders of her
and
love.
wonders of her love. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Sorry we left you hanging, Nerissa.
That's all right. My alto harmony was in there.
You get credit for doing the best job.
I could hear everyone singing with us.
I could hear them. They definitely had a sense.
I mean,
There's something about this music that that we grew up on. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but Ben grew up both Quaker and Episcopalian.
Wait, look at that guy. Look at that guy. Look at that.
Shelvin.
Hi, Dave. We miss you, Dave.
We do.
Dave's got a project.
And this isn't his favorite music.
Although he did produce the record and play on it.
And he did just show up to the show, which is shocking. But it's nice to see you.
It's really nice to see you. We miss you, man.
Anyway, we grew up singing these songs in our respective houses of worship. I'm guessing you did not sing these songs in Quaker meeting, but you did sing them at your Episcopal
That's
church.
right. My mom was originally Quaker, and then we all became Quakopalians by going from Mount Toby Friends meeting in Leverett to Grace Church in Amherst.
Grace Church in Amherst.
the
I
singing.
love that
Yeah.
church.
The
The singing's
good.
great. My friend Anna sings in the choir there.
Anyway,
Oh.
there's nothing. It's just like when you sing those. I think you're singing the tenor part, but when you sing or maybe the bass part, I don't know which
I'm
one.
sort of going back and forth.
You're
trying to fill
He's
both.
picking and choosing
Yeah,
depending
well,
on which
anyway.
Yeah.
part's cooler.
It just makes me feel so nostalgic and happy and warm and like I'm back in the magic of Christmas. So thank you for doing that, Ben. So here's a song. This is one of my favorite Christmas songs growing up. I think because it's actually a folk song and I love that. And actually was picked up by lots of people in the folk world, including Simon and Garfunkel stuck it on their first record Wednesday
did.
morning at 3 a.m.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Dum, dum, dum. It's a really different version.
I'll have to go listen to it.
Anyway, I had a picture book of this, and I would look at it and sing it. And it was probably one of the first books that I could read to myself because I surely couldn't actually decode the words. But because it was a song and I knew the song, I could sing it to myself. And I love singing with Ben. So here is Go Tell It on the Mountain. Sing loud.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watching, oh silent flocks by night, all throughout the heaven there shone a holy light. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain, Jesus Christ is born. Shepherds feared and trembled when low above the earth rang out the angel chorus that hailed our Savior's birth. Oh, tell it on the mountain, over hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain, Jesus Christ is born. Down in the lowly manger, the humble Christ was born. God sent out salvation, that blessed Christmas morn. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.
So 2 years ago, at just this time of year, Nerissa wrote a song that was inspired by this poem that's in the Bible called the Magnificat, which is when Mary finds out that she is giving birth to Jesus. And surely that was a very scary moment. But there was something incredibly still and brave about her response to it. And the poem that tells that is very beautiful. And somebody asked Nerissa to write a song using that as the inspiration. And she wrote this song, which is one of my favorite songs that she's ever written. And we sang it back in 2019 with Ben when we were doing some Christmas shows together.
The very first time we ever performed it, we performed it with Ben.
So, reunited.
1, 2, 3, 4.
My daddy was a drinker, my mama is a thinker. I have been chosen to bear this child. I can't tell you who's the father, I'm too young to be a mother, but I know somehow I am undefiled. I am standing proud. Oh, oh, oh. In these hills of West Virginia, you don't know what you got in ya until you tunnel down into the mines. And my mama told me stories of playing in the quarries, searching for diamonds that she'd never find. I got left behind. Oh, oh, oh. Something tells me that this baby will magnify everything, all the good times and the bad times. Whatever my troubles or my blessings were before, there'll be more. All the men I know in this town go to bars and sleep around. Girls like me have to deal with the rest, and they'll say my life is ruined, and I know that that's not true, and it's a story for the other folks who choose to be distressed. I know that I've been blessed. Oh, oh, oh. And I know my child will suffer, and his life will be much rougher than a kid born in Charleston with a pool in his backyard. But it's God who loves the lowly, and this baby will be holy, holy mine. And I will love him, and my love will magnify him. Something tells me that this baby will magnify everything, all the good times and the bad times. Whatever my troubles or my blessings were before, there'll be more. There'll be more. be more. More, 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 more.
All right, back to some official Christmas. Are you ready to sing along? You'll know all the words. You might not remember what order they come in, but we'll help you.
1, 2.
Wait, I didn't hear the note.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Deck the hall with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, fa la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, fa la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes, fa la 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 la. Hail the new year, lads and lasses, fa la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather, fa la 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 la.
Okay, wait.
So now it's actually my favorite Christmas carol of all. And I can't even imagine any kid liking any other Christmas carol more than this.
Oh, I liked Away in the Manger more than this. But only one version of Away in the Manger. There are 3 different tunes for Away in the Manger, and only one of them is good.
Like Sweet Ashton.
I do. No, I don't like that one. No.
Oh, no, you like Away.
No. I like
Away in a manger.
the one we put on our record.
I didn't even remember because we didn't learn that for tonight.
The
And
cattle
I
are
like
lowing.
all
Yes,
3
the cattle are lowing.
Away in the Mangers. And in fact, for some reason, I believed that the song Away in the Manger belonged to me as a child.
No, it belonged to me.
Well, I believed that
Me.
it belonged to me because for Christmas one year I was given a book of Away in the Manger. For
Also-
some reason that meant that it belonged to me.
Also, Aunt Sally gave you a tiny little mouse doll, and you named your mouse doll Jesus. Jesus the mouse, and it was the cutest mouse you ever saw in your life. But one of its ears fell down, and it had like a
It only
cock
has
ear.
one eye. I think I still
I
have that
love
mouse. I'm
the
pretty
mouse
sure I still
Jesus.
have it in my
That,
office.
So
that makes
much.
it cuter if one of the ears fell down.
It did make Jesus cuter.
I mean,
that one of
it
the
was
ears
definitely
flopped.
smellier, but it was cute.
It smelled because it was so well loved. You took it to bed with you every night.
I did. I loved that.
And we
mouse.
placed it in a manger.
We did.
Yes, out of a cardboard shoebox. How could you not remember?
I associate Away in the Manger also with our mother. I remember her
She
sitting at the
played it on the
piano and
piano.
playing it and singing it to
Hi,
us.
Farah.
Oh, Farah, I love you.
Oh.
So here's my favorite Christmas carol, though, by far, like by
Mine too.
leaps and bounds. And you can all sing along, and I know you want to. That's too fast, isn't it?
I think you will find that it is not.
Okay.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Shepherds, why this jubilee? Why your joyous strains prolong? What the gladsome tidings be? which inspired your heavenly song. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Come to Bethlehem and see him whose birth the angels sing. Come adore on bended knee Christ the Lord, the newborn King. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo.
That is
I feel
really
like singing that Gloria just makes my whole body open up, and I just feel so happy.
Gloria and Alleluia make you feel happy. They make your heart open up.
There's
It's
such
true.
like opening kind of
And they make your
singer.
tongue happy.
I love it.
Also, Kelly, our friend and sound person, said while we were sound checking, she said, 3-part harmony is like a great massage. And I was thinking that very same thing just now.
Well, I hope you all sang super loud at home. So, if we were living in, say, England, like 500 years ago, we would be traveling door to door with a mug, and we would be singing, like trick-or-treating, at everybody's house with our mug, and they would pour some delicious, hot, probably alcoholic beverage into our cups. And we would traipse on through the snow and cold and warm ourselves up with our beverages. And we would go door to door bringing joy and mirth.
Joy and
I
mirth.
love the word mirth. And the word mirth is in today's spelling bee.
Would they give us mince pies?
Aw, thank you. They might.
What is it even in a mince pie?
My mother-in-law, who is here at the show, knows how to make mince pies.
But do they
you
taste good?
You do not want to know what's in them. Right? Am I right?
Or what used to be in them.
Is it sort of like Fig Newtons? You don't want to know.
It's better to just eat it and not think about what's in it, I think. I'm pretty sure there's like a lot of tallow.
Is there minces?
That's like when we eat Scrapple.
Oh,
from
scrapple.
Philadelphia.
Or blood pudding.
All right, let's sing them a song.
On the Great
We're gonna
British Bake
carry
Off, they
our-
always make
our
things with
mugs.
blood pudding.
I don't want to eat that.
Me neither.
But if I were to eat it, I wouldn't want to think about it.
Sorry I brought it to your mind.
All right,
Ready?
cheers.
You start, Ben.
Wassail, wassail all over the town. Our bread it is white and our ale it is brown. Our boat it is made of the white maple tree. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. Here's a health to the cow and to her long tail. May God send our master a good cask of ale. A good cask of ale, and may we all see. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. Here's a health to you and to his right eye. May God send your master a good Christmas pie. A good Christmas pie that may we all see. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee.
Come, butler, come fill us a bowl of the best, and we pray that your soul in heaven may rest. But if you do bring us a bowl of the small,
May the devil take bachelor bowl and all. And here's to the maid in the lily white smock, who tripped to the door and slipped back the lock, who tripped to the door and pulled back the bin, for to let these jolly wassailers come in. Wassail, wassail all over the town. Our bread it is white and our ale it is brown. Our bowl it is made of the white maple tree. With the wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. Wassail, wassail all over the town. Our bread it is white and our ale it is brown. Our bowl it is made of white maple tree. With the wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee.
Kathy, my mince pie is wholly and completely vegetarian.
Ah,
My
of course it
grandmother's
is.
wasn't.
Aha.
Well, I was wondering when I sang, God, send your master a good Christmas pie. I was thinking, is a Christmas pie a mince pie?
No.
Actually, I know from watching the Great British Bake Off, a Christmas pie is a savory dish.
But a good Christmas pie is whatever you want it to be. And my mother-in-law, who I will not see on Christmas Day, I won't see her for a few days, and she is a giver. My mother-in-law is a giver. And so she is sending us Christmas pies.
A good Christmas pie?
Yes, many.
Many?
Small Christmas pies. And the best ones, in my opinion, are going to be the butter tarts, which is the Canadian version of a pecan pie, which means a pecan pie with no pecans. So it's delicious.
Oh.
Wow.
Because what's really good about a pecan pie is the mushy, gushy stuff.
Yum.
Butter tart.
This is by Susan Cooper. So the shortest day came, and the year died, and everywhere. I don't remember the song, the poem.
Everywhere down the snow white world
Thank you.
came people.
Okay. So the shortest day came, and the year died, and everywhere down the snow white world came people, singing, dancing to drive the dark away. They lighted candles in the winter trees. They hung their homes with evergreen. They burned beseeching fires all night long to keep the year alive. And when the new day's sunshine blazed awake, they shouted, reveling, listen. Through all the frosty ages, you can hear them echoing behind us. All the long shadows sing the same delight this shortest day, as promise wakens in the sleeping land. They carol, feast, give thanks, and dearly love their friends, and hope for peace. And so do we, here, now, this year and every year. Welcome, Yule.
Welcome, Yule.
This is the song that made us know we wanted to make a Christmas record with Ben. He just came over he and his family came over one year right before Christmas, and we sat around the piano in the living room singing songs, and we sang this song, and Ben provided that beautiful third harmony, and I thought all I want to do is just sing like that again and again and again and again and hear
Yep.
that sound that Ben makes. So here's In the Bleak Midwinter.
1, 2, 3.
In the bleak midwinter, frosty wind made warm, stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter, long, long ago. In the bleak midwinter, frosty wind made moan. Earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter, long, long ago.
There are a couple of different Jesus birth narratives in the Bible. Only two of the Gospels tell the story of Jesus' birth, and they tell different pieces of the story. The book of Matthew begins with the genealogy of Jesus via Joseph, and then talks about how Joseph and Mary were fleeing their homeland because King Herod was after them, and so they were not fleeing yet. They were going back to Galilee because they were supposed to be enrolled, which is kind of a mixture of being taxed and having a census taken. And part of the reason for the census was King Herod wanted to find all the people with firstborn children so that he could slaughter them. So then they fled. So I wrote this song in November, early December 2015, when one of the many, 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 many worldwide refugee crises was happening and breaking all of our hearts.
Oh, Christian, can't you see? Jesus was a refugee, born to teach us how to see, born on earth to save us. Joe and Mary had to go, traveling through ice and snow. Knocked on the door, the man said no, unless you want the stable. Kanikina, kanikina, what you gonna do with a knock from God? Kanikina, kanikina, what you gonna do with a knock from God? What you gonna do with a knock from God? Joseph said, my wife's in labor, can't you see, to do us favor. The innkeeper said, let them save her oxen, asked the midwife. He slammed the door and Mary started. Joseph, don't you be faint-hearted. We had friends from the land we parted. We'll have friends again. Kanikina, kanikina, what you gonna do with a knock from God? Kanikina, kanikina, what you gonna do with a knock from God? What you gonna do with a knock from God? Nothing clean about that place. Found a manger, made some space. Mary pushed, he saw the face, and everything looked different. Mary held her little son. For her he was the chosen one. Herod coming with his guns, on the run again. Hallelujah, hallelujah. What you gonna do with a knock from God? Hallelujah, hallelujah. What you gonna do when you get that nod? Oh, Christian, can't you see? Jesus was a refugee, born to save us, you and me, born inside a stable. Kanikina, kanikina, what you gonna do with a knock from God? Hallelujah, hallelujah. What you gonna do when you get that nod?
So many of these songs we learned from, family, Christmas carols, sing-alongs. We had a tradition in our family on Christmas Eve after dinner. We would go into a room where there was a piano, and my aunt, who was an excellent pianist, would play piano. And everybody had these Christmas carol books, and we passed them out, and everybody sat and sang. And my aunt's husband is named Mark Page, so that was super fun during Good King Wenceslas when we got to sing "Mark My Footsteps, My Good Page," and that was his whole name in the song. But our grandmother, who loved music maybe more than anybody in the whole family, refused to sing. At some point in her life, she had been told that she could not sing, and so she refrained and just listened. And when I was little, my Aunt Elizabeth sort of did the same thing and chose to not sing. And as I grew up, I noticed that Elizabeth started to sing. And it made me so happy, and it made me believe in change and bravery and doing things because they bring you joy. And I feel like that's sort of what Christmas is really about, is trying to find joy and give it and spread it around. So thanks to Elizabeth for that. This is a song that I actually learned in school. And when I was in first grade, my grade got to be the characters in this song. And the characters are all animals.
Wait, you forgot a song.
Oh, I did. I forgot a song. I'll tell you about that later. Oh, and this is for Guthrie, even though he doesn't remember that he used to love it when he was an infant. No, that's too fast still. Well, Mary... No, I need the note again. Sorry. Mary, is it really that low?
That's a B.
Mary had a baby. Oh, Lord. Mary had a baby. Oh, Lord. Oh, Mary had a baby. Mary had a baby. Mary had a baby. Oh, Lord. Born in a stable. Oh, Lord. Born in a stable. Oh, Lord. Born in a stable. Born in a stable. Born in a stable. Oh, Lord. We laid him in a manger. Oh, Lord. Laid him in a manger. Oh, Lord. Laid him in a manger. Laid him in a manger. Laid him in a manger. Oh, Lord. She named her baby Jesus. Oh, Lord.
She
Named her baby Jesus. Oh, Lord.
Name the baby Jesus, name the baby Jesus, name the baby Jesus.
Oh Lord, oh Mary had a baby. Oh Lord,
Mary had a baby. Oh Lord, Mary had a baby. Mary had a baby. Mary had a baby. Oh Lord.
So now the story of when I was in first grade and I got chosen to be a dove. And that meant that I got to get a light blue dress with smocking
And puff
and
sleeves.
I got to wear wings that were made of cloth and I think tied to my wrists. And a little cap also made of cloth that made me look more like a dove somehow, I think. Mm-hmm. And it
You
really,
looked like a dove.
I've been in a lot of musicals. That was my favorite role ever. And I got to keep the dress. So good.
And her role consisted of crossing the stage going like this.
And then standing. I had to stand for a really long time.
It feels good to do this if you've been playing a lot of guitar. Wow, I'm just going to
Everybody,
keep doing this.
be doves.
Oh, wow.
So, this is a song called The Friendly Beasts. And when we decided to do it with Ben, we decided to call upon his bluegrass expertise and make him drive. Take it away, Ben.
Jesus, our brother, kind and good, was humbly born in a stable rude, and the friendly beasts around him stood. Jesus, our brother, kind and good. Jesus, our brother, kind and good. I said the donkey, shaggy and brown, I carried his mother up hill and down. I carried his mother to Bethlehem town. I said the donkey, shaggy and brown. I said the donkey, shaggy and brown. I said the cow, all white and red. I gave him my manger for his bed. I gave him my hay to pillow his head. I said the cow, all white and red. I said the cow, all white and red. I said the sheep with the curly horn. I gave him my wool for his blanket warm. He wore my coat on Christmas morn. I said the sheep with the curly horn. I said the sheep with the curly horn. I said the dove from the rafters high. I cooed him to sleep so he would not cry. I cooed him to sleep, my love and I said the dove from the rafters high. I said the dove from the rafters high. Thus every beast by some good spell in a stable rude was glad to tell of the gifts he gave Emmanuel. The gifts he gave Emmanuel. The gifts he gave Emmanuel.
Yay.
All right.
Okay, I wanted to say a couple of things before our very last song. First of all, next week, as long as we're all healthy, we're planning on a show. We're going to do some late December songs, wintry, post-Christmas, post-holidays, pre-New Year's. And Lila is going to be with us. Dave is going to be with us. Can you still see us is the question. I'm guessing you see us well enough. The other thing I wanted to say is, you know what I learned, Katryna? Maybe you already knew this. Maybe Ben already knew this. Do you know where the tradition came from of putting candles and lights in evergreen trees?
No.
Do you, Ben?
I do not.
Germany?
No, probably Italy, because it was St. Francis of Assisi who wanted to do that. St. Francis was a super cool guy. He loved animals, and he loved Christmas. And before him, Christmas was just this little tiny feast, and the big deal holiday was Easter. But he thought Christmas was the greatest thing ever because the whole idea was that God is actually in humans. God is in people and not just some ethereal idea up in the sky. And also that God is in trees, God is in animals, God is in rocks, God is in rivers, God is in the sun, God is in the moon, and God is everywhere. And so he wanted to light up the trees to show that their true nature was light, just like all of us. Our true nature is light.
I did not know any of that.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
I love that. So we would love for you to sing along.
Thanks
with
for
us.
coming, Bern.
Thank you,
guys.
Bern.
Thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you for being part of our online family. Thanks to Patty. Hopefully she's hasn't passed out from all of her eggnog. And thank you the most to Ben for joining us.
Ben, you are the best. You are our brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round the young virgin, mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth.
Merry Christmas. See you next week.